The government says inflation is only 4%, but if you look at shadow inflation, insurance, energy, and services, the real number is closer to 12%. Here is the math they are hiding from you. I'm Marcus, this is Macro Finance, and today we're going to prove, mathematically, that $100 in your pocket in 2021 only buys $68 worth of real life in 2026. The government's official number will not show you that, not even close. So what exactly is ghost inflation? Ghost inflation is the price increase that does not show up in the government's headline number, but shows up in your bank account. The government measures inflation using something called the CPI, the Consumer Price Index. It is a basket of goods economists decided represents average spending. Here is the problem with that basket. Energy? Only 7% of the basket. Insurance? Less than 4%. Shelter uses owner's equivalent rent, an estimate, not what you actually pay. But what does the average American actually spend? Transportation, 15 to 20% of income. Insurance, 10% or more. Energy, 4 to 5% and rising. The government does not measure what you spend, it measures what fits in its basket. Meet Devon, 39, IT manager, Atlanta. He got a $3,200 raise this year, and he feels poorer than 12 months ago. Part 1. The Gas and Energy Trap. Let's start with gas, because Devon drives, like most of us. The national average gas price on June 16, 2026, $4.04 per gallon, up 28.8% from 1 year ago. In May, it hit $4.48 per gallon, the third highest monthly average in American history. Why? 2 words: Strait of Hormuz. The U.S.-Iran conflict has disrupted the world's most critical oil shipping lane. The EIA, the government's own energy agency, projects wholesale gasoline prices up 50% in 2026 compared to pre-conflict forecasts. Now Devon's math. 15,000 miles a year, 2 cars, 28 miles per gallon. Old price, $3.14. New price, $4.04. Difference, 90 cents per gallon. 536 gallons per car, $481 extra per car. 2 cars, $963 more per year, just on gas.
Electricity. Energy prices up 10 to 15% in most states. Devon, $30 more a month, $360 more per year. Devon's energy ghost inflation total, $1,323 per year. Gas is up 29%. CPI says energy is 7% of your spending. For Devon, it's a $1,323 problem. Part 2. The Insurance Conspiracy. Now, car insurance. This is the ghost inflation category that makes people the angriest. Full coverage car insurance in 2026, average $2,256 to $2,524 per year. In 2021, about $1,600. That is a 43% cumulative increase in 4 years. Car parts up 45% since 2021. Repairs and maintenance up 36% since 2021. Reinsurance up 20 to 30% after back-to-back $100 billion catastrophe years. Devon pays $2,400 a year for 2 cars, was $1,680 in 2021. That is $720 more per year. Same cars, same driving record, same coverage. Renter's insurance also went up, $15 more a month, $180 more per year. Devon's total insurance ghost inflation, $900 per year. And here's why this is a ghost inflation category. Motor vehicle insurance is less than 4% of the CPI basket. In May 2026, the monthly reading was actually down 1.7%. But the cumulative 43% since 2021? Very real. Buried in a basket where nobody sees it. Your insurance went up 43% in 4 years. CPI says it's manageable. Your wallet knows the truth. Part 3. Devon's raise, the real math. Devon's raise was $3,200 gross. After taxes, 22% bracket, take-home increase $2,496 per year. Now what ghost inflation took. Gas, 2 cars, minus $963. Car insurance, minus $720. Electricity, minus $360. Groceries, same cart, minus $540. Rent, landlord raised $155 a month, minus $1,860. Total ghost inflation, $4,443 per year. Take-home raise, $2,496. Ghost inflation bill, $4,443. Devon is $1,947 poorer than last year. Despite a raise, despite doing everything right, he is not bad with money. The math is just against him. Devon got a $3,200 raise. Ghost inflation took $4,443. He is not imagining it. The math is real. Part 4. Why the government's number doesn't match your life. CPI says 4.2%. Devon's life feels like 12%. Here's why. The CPI basket was designed in the 1980s for an average American who doesn't actually exist. Shelter, 33% of the basket, but uses owner's equivalent rent, lags real rent by 12 to 18 months. Energy, 7% of the basket. Families spend 15 to 20%. Insurance, less than 4%. You spend 10%.
And then there is core CPI. Core CPI strips out food and energy because economists call them too volatile. Core CPI in May 2026, 2.9%. Food and energy are the two things you cannot stop buying, and they are the two things not in core CPI. The CPI substitution effect says if steak gets expensive, buy chicken. It doesn't account for gas. You cannot substitute driving. Core inflation strips out food and energy, the two things you cannot stop buying. That number was designed for economists, not for you. Part 5. 3 real moves against ghost inflation. You cannot fix the Strait of Hormuz, but you can make 3 moves that will claw back some of what ghost inflation is taking. Move 1. Usage-based insurance. Progressive Snapshot, Allstate DriveWise, State Farm Safe and Save. These track your driving and reward safe drivers with discounts of 10 to 30%. On Devon's $2,400 policy, that is $240 to $720 back per year. Move 2. Energy Audit plus Gas Buddy. $50 on weather stripping, $130 on a smart thermostat saves $200 to $400 per year on electricity. Gas Buddy app finds cheapest gas nearby. Consistent users save $200 to $400 per year. Move 3. The Ghost Inflation Raise. When you negotiate your next salary, do not ask for a 4% raise to cover CPI. Build Devon's spreadsheet. Show your boss what ghost inflation actually costs you. Ask for 8 to 12% because that is what you need to stay even. Don't ask your boss for a raise that covers CPI. Ask for one that covers your ghost inflation. Come in with the math. That changes the conversation. In 2021, $100 bought you $100 worth of life. In 2026, across gas, insurance, energy, groceries, rent, that same $100 buys you about $68. Devon is not imagining it. You are not imagining it. Ghost inflation is real, not in the headline, in your wallet, every single month. Hit like if this math made you feel seen. Subscribe because this system keeps hiding things. Comment below, how much has your car insurance gone up since 2021? I am Marcus. This is Macro Finance, and we will see you in the next trap.